I've talked with hundreds of guys who are trying to quit porn and do this NoFap thing, and lots have been unsuccessful. Most have been unsuccessful. A lot of them have been successful, given these things that I'm going to talk about. But these are the main reasons, the three main reasons why guys don't succeed in NoFap. I was looking for my marker and all I found was the eraser. The three reasons, the huge mistakes, pitfalls that people fall into when they're trying to start NoFap and get all the benefits and superhuman strength and attract women and quit porn for good, ultimately is to live your best life and achieve more in your life without this thing in your life. So number one is you're not serious enough yet. All right. This is across the board true for people, is when I really get into people's lives and I ask them questions and I look at their routine, their daily lives. They're not as serious as they hope they are or they think they are to watching porn. Many times what I ask them is, okay guys, if I had a gun to your head right now, or I had a pair of scissors to your weenus, your ball sack, and I said, if you act out again sexually, I'm gonna end your life. If I said and I got that dark that fast, you'd probably do stuff differently. Your time would be spent differently. Your morning routine would look differently if your life was at stake. Your evening routine would look differently if your life was at stake. The time you spend online, what you look at online on Instagram, you wouldn't spend any time on Instagram, most likely. You wouldn't spend any time on TikTok. You wouldn't spend any time following who knows who, because you knew that it would eventually lead you down this rabbit hole to acting out and watching porn, okay? So you're not as serious as you think you are. The thing here is, the catch is, you can't get serious unless first you understand the negative effects of porn on your life right now. Woo, mind blower. When you get this, guys, it'll change your porn recovery journey forever. I promise you. If you understand how porn has affected your life first in a negative way, impacted your life, how it's taken away from you, the amount of years, focus, time, energy, and life that it's sucked from you, then you will be serious. You will automatically be serious. And the reason you're not serious yet is because the benefits of keeping this porn habit with you, the old friend, the crutch that you go back to, the very appealing and very sexually arousing habit of going back to porn, that is the benefit of keeping it with you far outweighs the apparent negative effects on your life right now as we speak, okay? So how do we reverse that? How do we flip the script? It's first understanding how porn has affected you, and therefore you will be more serious as a result, okay? So you can take some time. This is your action. Take some time, take an hour, write it down, really go deep, pray about it, talk to somebody if you need to. How has porn negatively impacted my life right now, in my life so far? Not my life 10 years from now, 5 years from now, when I'm married, when I'm in a relationship, when I have kids. No, I'm talking about right now in your life. How is it affecting you? How's it affecting your time, your life, your energy, your focus, your relationships, how you view women, how you spend your time, how it's zapping every element of your life that you value, how it's zapping your integrity, what you truly value, how you're living a double life, how you're unable to look at people in the eyes, your wife in the eyes, your children in the eyes, your parents in the eyes, or your loved ones, because you have this dark secret. How is it affecting you guys? For me personally, it was when I realized that I cannot love my wife. We've been together for 11 plus years now. I cannot love my wife. I cannot love my children fully if I have this in my life. I cannot look at them in the eyes and have a genuine, honest conversation with them if I don't get a hold of my porn habit right now. That's when I realized that I was being an unloving spouse. I was being an unloving person that kicked me into gear and allowed me to change completely. So first step, you got to figure out how porn has impacted your life, and then you will get serious. This is why men who are in, later in life, when they're actually face to face with their spouse who is saying, you have to leave the porn or I'm going to leave you, when they're in that ultimatum situation and they're clearly able to see, oh my gosh, porn is affecting my life right now. Many times people are able to change in that moment because the negative effects are way more apparent than the benefit of keeping it with you, so they're able to change and get serious about it. You don't have to be that person that brings this habit way too far into your future. You can figure out how it's affecting you right now, get better, get back on the saddle, keep on riding, and actually have victory over this right now today. Number 2, social media hits. This says dopamine hits, okay? If you're living a life that is on social media, the truth is, guys, social media does produce dopamine hits. Anytime that you see content that is a little bit sexual, a little bit raunchy, a little bit trigger for you on Instagram, through those little YouTube shorts or through TikTok or wherever you're spending your time, every time you see something like that, you're getting a little splash, a little squirt of of dopamine, which basically is the feel-good sensors in your brain, in your body, that's telling you that your anticipation. You're anticipating some kind of sexual experience, and it's telling you that this is good and this is going to lead to some kind of sexual experience, and that's your biological, evolutionarily driven brain talking to you, right? But the thing is, it's not. Porn is not a sexual experience. It is absolutely nothing to do with sexuality because it's just pixels on a screen. But the porn industry has figured out a way, we have figured out a way how to link something that is very innately deeply seated in us, which is sexual pleasure, and link that and associate that with something that is very destructive for us and very arousing and novel. And it's like a perfect storm that we've created for ourselves. And the porn industry is just pumping out these videos that have us addicted. So if you're on social media, guys, you are experiencing little bits of dopamine hits, and that's why when you do see something that's a little triggery, it does like make your penis tickle a little bit. It does arouse you a little bit, and that's because you're experiencing the dopamine hits. You've got to get off of it first of all. Social media, big no for me. If you're talking with me, if I'm mentoring you, you're getting off social media. There's no reason most people need to be on any social media. And if you do need to be on social media, you probably don't need to follow the people or look at the people that you're looking at. But also bringing us to point number one, if you're really serious about quitting porn, then you probably won't want to spend time on social media because your life will be at stake, and I'm going to come to your house and find you. And no, I'm not going to do that. All right, so number 3, your life is ? I didn't want to scare you guys, so I left this one in mystery. Your life is boring. All right. What I mean by this, guys, I mean this with a lot of honest love and compassion for you guys. As long as your life is boring, porn will always be a part of your life. This is going to be on my tombstone, I swear. As long as your life is boring, porn is always going to be part of your life. The reason I say this is because the artificial thrill and excitement that you experience through porn is given to you for a reason. You are given by God, I believe, this pleasure-seeking chemical in your brain that wants to experience thrill and excitement and dopamine and all that good stuff. I think that is a gift that's given to us to experience life, to experience genuine thrill in our lives, and we're wasting it because our lives are so boring. We haven't figured out how to replace that hit, that need for thrill and excitement with something that's truly, genuinely good for us, good for our family, good for the world, good for society, good for advancing human society. I believe that sexual energy, sexual drive is given to us as a creative energy to advance our world, to help other people, to serve, to have purpose and mission in our lives and drive in our lives so that we can love each other and help each other. It's not given to us to satisfy our sexual urges through watching porn for 5 billion hours every single year. Every single year, we watch 5 billion hours of porn every year on one website. We're not designed for that, all right? So as long as your life is boring, you're going to struggle with porn. So how do we fix this? You've got to fill your life with something, a project, an activity, a behavior, a habit that replaces that artificial dopamine hit that you experience when you're seeking out porn or going on social media or going down the rabbit hole. Next time you experience an urge to watch porn, try this. Just try it. Stand up, walk away, do something else that produces that hit, that thrill, such as working on a business, working on your body, working on your relationships. If you can find those things, and the reason these things work is because it gives your brain the anticipation, the dopamine hit that you are experiencing something that is essential to your survival as a person. Many things are essential to our survival as a person. But you have to find the things that are actually healthy for you and good for you. Pornography is not good for you and not healthy for you. So find those things that are good for you, that produce those hits and that thrill and rush, and fill your life with things that are genuinely exciting, whatever it is, guys. I know you have it in you to do that. So your next question is, how do you stop living a boring life and have real, genuine thrill and excitement? That's what this video is all about. I think you're going to really like it. Also, like this video if it's helpful. It does help more guys find it, and I think there are more people than you that probably need this video. It's good to have you. Love you guys. Take care.